Franks in Cleveland and Akron Public Schools are still planning details for festivities there. We were just talking just a second ago. And these are serious questions for superintendents to think about, because we're going to allow kids from other districts to come in. Now, those kids might be carrying something. You're exposing your entire district for that. So it's a tougher question to answer than you think.
I think it's a great idea, too, to have it outside. I mean, that the weather's just been so nice and so warm late into September. So, it's so many difficult decisions to make.
Maybe some local districts are having festivities this coming weekend. It sounds like the forecast might be just about ideal for that, Andre.
And thank you for stretching a little bit as I came into the studio. Of course, that's where getting aerobically fit is helpful. Keep the lungs going. Okay, let me show you the time lapse. And again, if you look down here, this is Burke Lakefront Airport. That is Chesterland. You can't see it, Chesterland, too far to the east. But here at Burke, there is the clearing line that's moving in. And as it moves in, we're going to see the dew points fall. So where are the thunderstorms now? And this is a congregate or an aggregate of several radar sites, including Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. You can see that line of actually two of them, one pushing through central PA, one in northwest and near Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's still hanging on to a few of the thunderstorms there. But here, we're on the backside of the system at 71. But you go just to the east, and there is the severe thunderstorm, actually two of them, severe thunderstorm watches. And the newest one has pushed east into parts of Massachusetts and Connecticut. But that's moving away and pulling away. And we have clearing skies here heading into this afternoon. High today, nowhere near 90, sorry, Tracy, 73. That low, 67, will probably get bested by the time we work to midnight tonight. Make sure you watch AJ coming up tonight. So we've got a little dip in the jet stream, but watch what happens. That pushes back up, and we get into another warm dome, and that will be on early next week, Monday. That's the day it gets into the upper 80s, but then it cools right back down again. So we're starting to get into a protean atmosphere up-down. We're averaging higher than normal right now when you assemble everything, but of course, eventually that too will change. Clearing, cooler and less humid tonight. Nice night, 55. Tomorrow, great day. Lots of sunshine, 79 degrees. And then we bounce into the 80s again. Low 80s at first, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, mid-80s. And remember, I showed you the winds aloft for Monday. Look at that high temperature. Now, Tracy is really hanging on to that with that 88-degree high temperature. It eventually cools back down again into the 70s late next week. There, on the top picture is my friend. There was a Zoom call this morning. Gunnar Ingi Gunnarsson from Reykjavik, Iceland. And he talks a little bit about the volcano, which came to life again this weekend, and also what he does there in Iceland. We've been friends for a number of years now. Go to weatherjazz.com. We had such a lengthy conversation this morning. It was like sitting on the front porch with a friend, that I'm going to separate it into two parts. Today, part one, I'm going to release part two on Friday. So look for it.
And why are volcanoes in Iceland important? Because if one erupts, it could disrupt traffic between the U.S. and Europe.
Yeah, not this one. This one's a different kind of a volcano. It's kind of like the volcano in Hawaii, but there is more rumbling just across the bay from a place called Kópavogur. And Noah and I have seen that spot, and apparently earthquakes there. There is the chance of a second eruption. Perhaps geologists are watching that. So
Interesting.
It's an interesting time up there.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
A little bit of a rebound on Wall Street today. The Dow gaining about 236 points. The Nasdaq finishing up 123 points. And the S&P earning about 37 points by the end of trading today.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready to punt a football? Get ready, because along with our good friends at Sarshone Chevrolet, Fox 8 is giving you a chance to punt for a pickup.
It is it's last all season long. That's going to last all season long. Gabe and I were put to the test, and PJ Ziegler has the results. Did you seriously think I was going to show up in heels to do this punt thing?
It's time to punt for a pickup with our friends at Sarshone Chevrolet.
I thought it was 40 feet. You were saying it's 40 yards?
Each week, we'll select 2 contestants to punt for a pickup. All you have to do is land your kick in the bed of the truck. Punt for a Pickup will air live each week during Fox 8 News at 5 p.m. So we brought the 5 o'clock anchor team of Tracy McCool and Gabe Spiegel to give it a try.
Oh! That's gonna leave a mark.
That wind is tough.
Oh!
40 yards is a long way, and you get one shot at this. You got to have the right angle. It's got to land in there. One take. It's tougher than you think.
For your chance to win, go to fox8.com. The kick is up, and it is wide to the left.
Yeah! Whoa, it was high!
Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got a chance.
Oh, I think it's all in how I was releasing the ball, and I was just shooting it straight up in the air.
Best advice I can give is don't drop it from up here. Drop it lower, because you have more control of the ball the lower you drop it.
Neither Gabe nor Tracy will be riding home in a new truck, but they do have some advice to share.
Just go for it. I mean, I tried so many different techniques. I took all of your advice, Gabe's advice, and I finally just did my own thing, and I got 25 yards.
Pray a lot. Your odds are better than winning the lottery, certainly, but you give it a nice big push.
So give us your best shot, and let's see if you can win that truck. PJ Ziegler, Fox 8 News, and Sarshone Chevrolet.
Now, PJ didn't show the 3 that I kicked over the truck.
You did, because
when
I witnessed it.
When the wind died down, and that's probably 47, 50 yards, I was hoping that some, Browns staff would see that, but no phone calls yet.
You didn't get anything, huh?
Nope, we didn't come close.
So I did witness you kicking it over the truck a couple of times.
You had the best one. Did you see her with the foot above? Because that's how the professional punters,
Right.
they end up with their feet all the way up here. That's what you did.
You're very good, I know, but I just wasn't. I was listening to what you said because I was up too high when I was dropping the ball. So far, we have received nearly 2,000 entries, and you can sign up all season long for Rules Your Chance to score a spot on our roster. Go to fox8.com/truck and sign up. And let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. I couldn't stop trying just because you're like, oh, I'm almost there, I'm almost
You
there.
did awesome.
No,
This
you
starts
did great.
tomorrow night, folks, so don't miss Fox 8 News at 5 tomorrow night. 2 lucky folks are going to give it their best go tomorrow night. I can't wait for this contest. It's one of the biggest problems many people face, overeating. But the key to battling it may be in knowing where the problem really lies. Find out after the break.
Guys, are you not getting enough sleep? There is a very good reason for it. Also, find out why it happens during certain times of the month more than others.